Hello, Omega Scroogle here, back for the second time this week. Which is a little weird for me. I usually upload once every month or so, maybe. I need to get that down to a more consistent schedule. Gonna try and start uploading weekly, maybe. But you're probably asking, Scroogle, how are you finding the time to upload this with all those sexy hip dance videos? Well, it's simple. I'm not some sort of horny monster who can't stop watching the videos. I'm a horny monster who can't stop watching the videos, but also I'm able to multitask. So I just open a tab and watch them while I'm editing the video. It's pretty easy. Anyway, we're looking at Tamamo no Mai today. But not just any Tamamo no Mai. That's right, it's her summer version. Just take a character and put them in a swimsuit, and losers like me will eat that shit up. Still waiting on summer shooting. Please, let me give you the money you desperately need to pay the bills to Lightworks. So Tammy Lancer is the summer version of Tamamo, armed with a beach umbrella and an obsession with kicking guys in the testicles. We will start out with the height. You can see I film on my kitchen counter because I don't have anywhere else to do it. Anyway, she stands at around 11 inches tall, slightly under that. But more impressive is about 16 inches of height with her umbrella. Now this can be a problem with DTOF, but you can just remove the spike on top of the umbrella. So keep the height in mind before you buy it. The head of this figure is great. It's got excellent paint app and sculpting. I like the different colors used on the ears. You got the white for the inner ear fluff and the two different browns to give off shading look. You got a little blush on the face. Everything you need on a scale figure. Next we'll move down to why I bought the figure. The stomach sculpting on this figure is amazing. Really like the colors they used for this. It's obviously based on the original illustration, but I feel like they work maybe even better in person as opposed to just an illustration. They work great for a sculpt. Red and blue is always gonna knock it out, and it's got some slight orange colors in there too. My only complaints with this figure are located on the back. You'll see the ears are a little too separated. They are removable, so it's not that big of a deal, but it is noticeable. And there's a little bit of a seam line on the tail that's not too great. But it's not enough to, worry about. It's just a little thing here and there. Here you can really see the seam line. And also the nice color detail that they added on the tail. Definitely not enough to worry about. Just a little nitpick with the figure. Okay, sweet. Now that I'm on the B-roll, that means I can go edit. Alright, let's take a look at the accessories for this figure. Wait. What accessories? You gotta be That's right, you can actually display this figure two different ways, representing two different evolutions of her Saint Graft in the game. If, like me, you really like stomachs and would prefer to display it without the t-shirt, you have the option of displaying the t-shirt by itself with a stand, not provided with a figure. That can turn it into this weird bootleg figure of Invisible Girl from My Hero Academia. Here we have it. Now this is a great look. Like I said, I just prefer the other. She gets a hat, which unfortunately means that her ears are not quite as in the spotlight. She also has a towel with her name on it, which is kind of a bitch to put on sometimes. And then obviously the selling point here, the wet t-shirt. More display options with figures is always great, as if you start getting a little bored of the way it looks, you can freshen it up and change it so that it's still picking up your attention and not burning a hole in your pocket about how much you spent on it. In conclusion, if you love this character like I do, there's no reason not to get this. This is an excellent figure. No complaints aside from the seam lines, which is pretty much unavoidable, I feel, with any figure, especially when it has big hunks of plastic like that. This is a great figure. You're gonna do no wrong here. My next video will hopefully be coming out this week, around the end of the week. I have a package hopefully on the way. If it's not, I may have to change what I review. Or maybe I'll do something entirely different, depending on what arises. Maybe I won't be able to film this week, so I do a more editing-focused video like my last one on Dojins, which you should check out if you're interested in that hobby. I did a short video on why and how to collect Dojins, and I'd appreciate it if you took a look. This is the part where I tell you, please subscribe and like it if you liked it. If you didn't like it, dislike it, and let me know why. Either way, because any sort of help like that is going to help me grow, and any sort of interaction with the channel is going to help it grow. It's a tiny channel right now. I'm not the most active as I should be, but I'm looking to become more active next year. Hopefully uploading a video at least once a week. But thank you for checking it out, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.